Hi, Dominic again for week 5 discussion 2, change plan for a growth mindset. For this, we're asked to look on page 263 at a graph uh, and discuss a situation we're involved in right now and apply the situation we're in to that chart, that growth mindset chart. It also has a fixed mindset position, but we're going to be covering the growth mindset side of things for this one. So, the situation I will be talking about is trying to find a job. With trying to find a job, it comes with challenges of got to find a place that has my expectations, whether that be for pay, hours, um, location, uh, etc., stuff like that. And embracing those challenges is would be embracing if the location's a little bit further than I wanted, embrace that. If the pay is not quite where I want it to be, but uh, it has great hours, that might be a benefit. Um, Other challenges might stem from if I didn't do well in an interview, or if um, they're not quite looking for a person like me, but still want to give it a shot, and I have to learn a new requirement or learn something new to actually embrace that job. Um, Embracing challenges is a great way to build that growth mindset, and in trying to look for a job, embracing those challenges might lead me closer to a better job or lead me to a better performance in an interview to get a job later on. It comes with challenges, but with each challenge, you can learn from it and build upon yourself uh, to give yourself a better chance in getting a job. Uh, the next part is persist in the face of setbacks. Again, setbacks might be, oh, didn't do too well in that interview. Um, uh, they don't want me at this location. Stuff like that. And persisting would be still not getting discouraged and maybe apply again for that position and see if you get in a second time, seeing your persistence. Maybe you just don't get down on your luck and be like, okay, I'm never going to find a job and stop applying overall. Uh, to persist, you would have to keep applying and keep trying to find a position you think you might enjoy or a position that you just need to get in general. Um, and keep pushing forward, get past that barrier. Because at some point, if you keep persisting, you will get past that barrier in that wall. You'll get past that setback. Continuing on, see efforts as the path to mastery. Like I said a little earlier, when you keep trying and you keep running into these challenges or setbacks, you'll keep finding a way to persist and move forward. Putting effort into each one will allow you to master maybe your interview skills if you're stuttering and mumbling through your interview, if you don't have, if you aren't asking the right questions, if you are struggling to think of areas you need to work on. Putting effort into all of those will lead to mastery, in my case, of interview skills and applying for the right jobs and looking in the right areas. For learning from criticism, uh, I could apply that in my interviews for positions. I could ask, I know I may not have presented myself as well as I wanted to. What are some things I could work on from this interview? What are things I can improve upon uh, for next time or for my next interview? and they should, or in most cases, they're willing to inform you, oh, you need to maybe ask a few more questions. You need to be less anxious, less fidgety. You need to present yourself with more confidence. And I can take their criticisms and apply it to my next interview or the next job I find. Um, then for the last part, find lessons and inspiration in the success of others. Excuse me. I apologize. But in this, I could have a friend or a previous colleague that has been through this process before or is currently in the process as well, and ask them, oh, how do you think it went? What do you think you did well on? What do you think you didn't do well on? And from what they tell me, I can use their knowledge to my benefit and apply it to my next job application or my next interview or whatever you want in the case of applying this to any situation. But for me, in my current situation, it's finding a job. So I would ask my friend, "Oh, what kind of questions did you ask in your interview? How do you think it went? How did you present yourself?" And again, taking their lessons and their experiences and applying it to myself, I think would be very beneficial. And I think that is a great way to describe find lessons and inspiration in the success of others, especially for my scenario. And at the end, it says, as a result, they reach higher levels of achievement. So I'm hoping to apply this growth mindset to finding a job and eventually gain the result of achieving my goal of getting a job. Hopefully, it's a pretty good, well-paying job, but we'll find out. Still looking. So thank you for your time. Thank you for listening. Have a good day. Thank you. Bye.